Hey guys, and welcome back. Simon here bringing you more Magic the Gathering speculation. As we're all still salivating from our first tastes of Conspiracy 2 Take the Crown, some of our minds have already begun to wander towards the future, MTG's next major set, Kaladesh. Now, while predictions aplenty will come as we get closer to its release, I do have a little teaser for you guys today. So again, Wizards of the Coast is having a real issue with unintentionally leaked cards. Prematurely spoiling cards has been a thing throughout MTG's history, but recently with Oath of the Gatewatch and even Eldritch Moon to an extent, it's been a much bigger problem. The issue echoes again as we supposedly get a leaked card for Kaladesh. Now, as a personal stance, I'm not going to give an opinion on the card or anything like that. I won't even review it. I believe early lead cards overall hurt the hype of the game. You never want to blow the excitement too early, and that's all I see when I see a lead card. That being said, the card's out there. Whether it's real or not, official or fake, it's out there on the internet for anyone to see should they be interested. I'm not going to tell you to shut your eyes and be strong. If you want to see them, then that's your prerogative. I just don't feel personally comfortable sharing unofficial information on the channel. So yeah, that's my stance on leaked cards, but what does that have to do with my prediction? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and instantly contradict myself and show you the card anyway. Just not all of it. I decided to myself that while I'm uncomfortable with sharing the text of leaked cards, I am okay with analyzing its art and flavor text. A fine line perhaps, but one I'm okay with walking. If you don't even want to see the potential art for Kaladesh, then you can take this time to hit the like button real quick and exit the video. Alright, so here we have our first possible showing of art for Kaladesh. It shows Magic's newest Planeswalker, Saheeli, standing in quiet contemplation behind and surrounded by statues of tigers. Other than that, and some either ribbon or liquefied metal floating about, we don't have much to work with. The art of Kaladesh, if this is actually art for the set, is obviously going to be really bright and colorful, which is in great contrast to the dark world of Innistrad we just finished up with. But I said this was going to be a prediction video, so what's the prediction? Well, the art might not have a lot to work with, but its flavor text does. From the first touch, I know exactly what the metal wants to be. So this leads us into speculation territory. What kind of Planeswalker will Saheeli be? What's gonna be her niche or ability? Something uniquely iconic to her as a character? Well, from this flavor text, it seems to hint that she's capable of shaping metal, probably creating all those metallic tiger statues you see in the art. The power to shape metal is actually not that unique in the world of MTG. It's rather similar to the powers of Nahiri, who's a lithomancer, one who can control earth, stone, and forge weapons from rocks. Much like Nahiri, Saheeli controls an element, only this time it's metal. But since Nahiri can pull swords from boulders, I'd have to say she too has at least some control over metals. That's besides the point though. Saheeli, if this art and text proves accurate, will most likely be a character on par with Magneto in terms of powers and abilities. Also, fun fact, if lithomancy is stone manipulation, then Saheeli's powers would be known as ferromancy. There's one last thing I want to speculate when it comes to this possible card. If Saheeli can basically talk to the metal she touches, perhaps she shares a power with another Planeswalker, Dack Fayden. Dack has the ability known as psychometry, which allows him to talk to objects, learn the memories of those who've held and used them. It seems to be a common trait of those who can, air quote, talk to inanimate objects. Does Saheeli practice psychometry like Dack while shaping metal? It's still all up in the air. I mean, I did get this all from one sentence and a grainy picture after all. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What kind of powers or abilities do you think Magic's next Planeswalker will be capable of? And that's gonna do it for this video. As always, if you enjoyed it, consider leaving a like, sharing it with a friend, and subscribing to stay up to date on all the latest MTG news and lore. Again, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.